welcome to Marble Halls TV. And yeah, I'm going to talk about um, the second leg of our game versus semi-final versus Villareal. And of course, Senor Unai Emery, who we know about lots about for obvious reasons. We go into it 2-1 down on aggregate. But I'm going to say I think we can do this. I think we shot ourselves in the foot last week. Yes, Villarreal were very good in the second half, but in a way, they shot themselves in the foot because Emery is a very conservative manager, and really, yes, they had chances to score. If Leno made some very good saves. To be fair, um, and had they taken them, I think it would have been out of sight. They probably would have won maybe by four, and I think that'd have been too tall an order to come back. But even still, I think their change in bringing on Coquelin, I think, cost them to some degree. So, you know, it is as it is. You know, if we don't make the same mistakes and we're a bit more professional in our approach, I do think we can progress, and I do think we can win the competition. I really do. I want to win this competition because it's been way too long since we last won a European trophy. Um, so yeah, without further ado, then I'm going to go through what I would do or what I would want Mikel Arteta to do. So Matt Ryan had a reasonable game against Newcastle, but it is Newcastle. I was surprised how shit they were. But personally, I'd put Suarez at left back. Sorry, Leno back in goal. Suarez at left back. I know it's not his natural side, but it would be someone who's a bit more defensively minded than Xhaka. Chikwueze had a quiet game. Okay, there's no guarantee he's going to have a quiet game on tomorrow, but even still, I do think I do think we need someone a bit more defensively aware because it's their natural position. Um, Gabriel and Mari for me is a good balance. I think Gabriel has good pace. Mari's not slow, but I think he's probably a bit better positionally. Um, then I don't want to see Rob Holding. Um, then Hector Bellerin as right back. Um, in the middle, Daka in his normal position. Um, and I think we'll need Xhaka basically because I can see Villarreal not so much parking the bus, but I think they'll be a bit cagey. I don't think they'll come up and attack us. Um, I think what they'll do, they'll try to isolate our weak areas. And I think if we can stop their play and also Xhaka's long range passing can get forward too. So I'll play him. Plus also I think we need someone to match him physically. Now Xhaka, he's not my favourite player, I'll be honest, but he does have a bit of a physical bite to him. And that is why I'll put him back in there. Um, Party obviously needs to get forward too and basically just control things as a strong box to box. Now on the left, this young man has to start. He has to start. If he doesn't start, he at least needs about 45 minutes at least because he's been electric lately. And I think with his pacing behind his finishing, he can obviously link up with Saka, Alba. Yeah. Now on the right, I'm going to play Pepe. Um, I don't want to see Willian because Willian for me doesn't add much. You know, he doesn't beat people, doesn't dribble, even set pieces has been weak. But Pepe for me, um, he saved. He got a penalty last week. He got two goals against Slavia Prague. So yeah, and I think Alba, he looks like he's recovered well enough from malaria, which is a blessing in itself. So yeah, Alba I think needs to start. He is our best striker still. Because I know there's Nketiah, and there's Balogun. Laka's still injured seemingly. So, but no, I think Alba has to start. Plus, he did look good against Newcastle. Then this is an interesting choice for some maybe, but I'll play Saka as a number 10. And I think he can be quite an effective number 10 because he can dribble. He can obviously, I think he needs to improve his shooting and finishing. For me, that's a weak part of his game, but he's young, but that can develop in time. But he can dribble. His short range passing is good. He can interchange and move. So I'll try Saka in the number 10 position. Smith Rowe, Odegaard, I'm not sure how fit he would be. But the thing is, I don't think we could. There's a bit of a conundrum because Martinelli has to start for me. I think Aubameyang should start. So you're left between Pepe, Saka, Smith Rowe, and Odegaard. Um, Odegaard, I'd bring on towards the end of the game if things are really going shitty. But I don't think he's 100% up to speed. Smith Rowe, to be honest, I wouldn't play in this game. The thing with Smith Rowe is that I think he's only really good as a number 10, maybe as a number 8, because when he plays out wide, this is just my opinion, he doesn't beat people.